I'm about to go for a right show, wear a storm cloud like some night shows. I'm about to go for a right show, thunder blade on my chain like a dog, they'll bite you.
Record this because I want this to be heard and loud and made loud and clear. It is amazing to me how you so-called Pokemon fans, you Pokemon fans, not so-called, you Pokemon fans, because you clearly are riding so hard for a AAA game company that never gave a fuck about you to begin with. No, let's keep this a whole stack. When Sword and Shield came out, and the developers of that game, of the Pokemon company, Gamefreak, pointed out that y'all were not going to be getting the national decks, and the Pokemon that were going to be available were only going to be available for the decks that's in the game alone. Y'all waged war with that company. No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Y'all really waged war with that company. Y'all sent death threats. You battled back and forth with other people. You would not shut the hell up about it. Until finally, the day it gets released, and every last fucking one of y'all bought that game. Every last one of y'all bought that game. Now, personally, for me, I didn't give a damn. The truth be told, I was gonna buy it regardless. At the time, I was still interested in Pokemon. Was I let down? Yes. Because I wasn't angry about the national decks. I was angry at the fact that the game was fucking boring after you beat it. After you beat the champion, after you beat Leon, there's nothing to do. And the DLCs were boring as shit. There was no need for me to catch any of the legendaries. There was no reason for Swordbert and Shieldbert. There was no reason to go back to the so-called Pokemon League and battle everybody in a tournament 2 times in a row for it to go nowhere. And it's still being a buggy mess and having sprites that were ripped from X and Y. Still. And the trees looking horrendous. Despite the fact that that was the first game for us to so-called get open world. Which wasn't even that. It wasn't even an open world. That was halfway open. Shit, not even that. That was a quarter of a way open. And what happens next? What happens next? Next comes the Gen 4 remakes and the Legends Arceus. Both came out within a month. Month on a month. Right? There were so many people riding for that game to be heat. There was so many. Y'all would not stop talking about the Gen 4 remakes. Y'all really tried to pull out any small thing. If y'all saw a Piplup, y'all were going crazy. If y'all saw anything about Cynthia, y'all were going nuts. Say the Gen 4 remix are coming. They're coming. They're coming. They came. And they handed you shit again and you ate it. It is clear to me that y'all don't learn shit. They handed y'all a bullshit game of Diamond and Pearl. And then on top of that gave us, which was fun at the time, a semi-open world Legends Arceus game. And the reason why I say semi, because it wasn't exactly open world. Not exactly. That was a game that had its own objectives. And you couldn't... Bitch, let me tell you something. If I can't explore anywhere I want to go, it's not open world. If I get stopped to go anywhere I want to go, it's not open world. If I can't climb the mountains by myself without me having to get something later on in the game in order for me to climb these so-called mountains, it's not open world. Nothing about that game really was open world. That was a game that was featuring something about the past with objectives, and that was it. That was literally it. Oh, on top of the fact that you couldn't even get freaking Arceus in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. What you had to do? You had to complete Legends of Arceus first in order for you to get Arceus on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And then in the same breath, in order for you to get Darkrai, you would also have to complete Legends Arceus just to get that. Because you couldn't get Darkrai any other way if you were playing Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So that would mean in order for you to fully enjoy the Gen 4 remakes, you have to play another game just to get that. Which, by the way, you couldn't even get Distortion World Giratina. You couldn't even get that. There was something you had to specifically do in order for you to get that. Because if you weren't, you were just gonna get basic Giratina. And no one wanted that. People wanted motherfucking Distortion World Giratina. What happened? What y'all give us? Giratina. On all fours. And yet, despite that, and the constant running around underground, which was semi-fun for a while, because that was the only other way you could get the other Pokemon, because if you didn't go underground, you were pretty much just fucked, and you had to deal with the Pokemon that were up that were above ground, which wasn't a lot. If you wanted Tangrowth, oh well, you're gonna have to go underground for that. You wanted the starters, oh well, you're gonna have to go underground. They gave y'all liquid shit again, and you still ate it. I'm doing good, Orville. I'm busting into the whole controversy between Pokemon and their their hateful obsession to shit on anything that's better than it, because that's what this is about. This ain't about the fact that the PAL creatures look almost identical to the Pokemon. This is about the fact that there is a monster game that is actually better than what Scarlet and Violet is. Which, mind you, let's get the topic on that. On top of the fact that Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee were games that nobody wanted, you give us Gen 9. Everyone was hoping to God that Gen 9 was going to be it. I was hoping to God that Gen 9 was going to be it. I was. Yes, I was. But did we get that? No. And what Megadon said it right here. Platinum equals no remake. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, no remake. Pokemon Ranger, no remake. But hey, let's hope for a Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Johto edition. Yeah, because people love the fuck out of that game. I love the fact that I couldn't battle Pokemon and couldn't rematch any of the trainers that throughout that. That's why I didn't even finish that game. After I got in the second batch, I dropped that game so fast. I dropped that game so fucking fast. That's why. That's honestly the reason why y'all didn't see me play on another live stream of that shit, because I was bored of it. I was honestly bored. Couldn't level up my Pokemon the way I wanted to. Why would I play this shit? Well, like I said before, did we get exactly what we wanted from Scarlet and Violet? No. What did we get? A buggy fucking mess. You gave us all these Pokemon. Yet, as crazy as this sounds, even that wasn't fully open world. Why? Because you had to follow along with the narrative of you being this new trainer and you don't know anything. So you have to go, specifically go here, go there. That's another thing about it. They advertised that game to be a game where you could go anywhere you wanted to start off. If you wanted to start off here, you could. If you wanted to start off there, here's the problem. You couldn't. You couldn't. Because if you didn't have the certain mons, or if you didn't have a way to get over there, you was pretty much fucked to all rights. And you couldn't really progress with the story until you reached a certain part in the game. So it wasn't really open world. Open world means no matter where you go, the game progresses. No matter what you do, the game progresses. No matter what's going on, you can level up in the game. There's no stopping, and you have to literally be demanded to go somewhere else in order for the game to progress. That's what open world means. And for some reason, the Pokemon Company don't get that. But then again, and yes, Megadon, really, I cannot tell you the number of people who said that they tried to go here or there and they couldn't. Because realistically, they ran into something that was way stronger than them, and they were told that they had to go back. So it wasn't really open world. It wasn't exactly really open world. I said before, in order for it to be open world, you have to have access to everything. Nothing should stop you. If you wanted to cross a lake, there'd be no reason for you to be stopped. Legit, there would be no reason for you to be stopped. If you wanted to climb a mountain, there would be no reason for you to not go up there. Regardless of the fact that you just started. But Gamefreak, like I said, like you just said, Mega, Gamefreak said that it doesn't matter where you started off at. You could do it. That it was open world, that you could start anywhere you wanted to. That was a lie. That was a lie. And guess what? Pokemon fans ate it the fuck up. That game still sold millions of copies. And like I was getting ready to say, somebody had tweeted, somebody had made the tweet, and I commented on it. Let me show y'all this tweet. Let me show y'all this. Because I laughed when I saw this. The Act Man. This is what the Act Man said. I really hope the success of Palworld makes Gamefreak get their shit together and start creating Pokemon games that aren't just commercial diarrhea or a complete embarrassment. But I will press X to doubt that statement. Here's the thing, bitch. Here's the thing, bitch. Here's the thing, bitch. Here's the thing. You wanna know why that's never gonna happen? Because they're making money off of you asses. They're constantly making money off of y'all. Y'all have become their subordinate pay pigs. It doesn't matter what they put out. Because no matter what they do, if they gave y'all liquid shit and glittered it with Pikachus, y'all will take it. Case in point, Pokemon Unite. And I said this in a messenger chat that me and the Ryder Brothers are part of. All they gotta do is make a little flashy skin of Pikachu or Charizard, and y'all will eat it the fuck up. Case in point, Pokemon Unite. That game was a game nobody wanted. I didn't want that game. You want to know what I wanted? What Megadon just said. A Pokemon Ranger remake. A remake of Pokemon Coliseum. A remake of Pokemon XD Gala Darkness. But did we get that? No. Do we get another rendition of Pokemon Stadium? No. What do we get? What do we get? A Pokemon Chinese MOBA game. Where you got Blastoise in clothing? What? You got mods like Blaziken and all this other stuff with all of these skins? And you think I'm gonna buy that? First of all, Mega, I'm sorry. But I'm not a fan of League of Legends. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't care if Unite was fun. Unite wasn't what people were asking for. They were asking for years. But for some reason, every single Pokemon Presents, they got all of this skin, all this content for Pokemon Unite, some stupid crap for Pokemon Masters EX, more unnecessary bullcrap for Pokemon that Pokemon Cafe shit, and stuff for Pokemon Go. Now tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. You Pokemon fans have proven time and time again that it doesn't matter what they do. Y'all will give them their money simply because of the fact that Pokemon has been around you guys since y'all's childhoods. And anything else that is remotely close to something like that, y'all have to defend it. Let me tell you something. Oh yes, and you're right, Megadon. We cannot forget about Pokemon Sleep. Oh yeah, everybody wanted Pokemon Sleep. Oh God, oh my goodness, everybody wanted a rendition of all of the Kanto starters and just Gen 1 just sleeping all the time. Oh yes, yeah, we definitely wanted that, right? Right? Definitely wanted that, right? Right, Yami Cam? Right, Mega? Right? Huh? Am I right or am I right? Am I wrong? Say I'm wrong. Am I wrong for saying what I said? Do any of y'all enjoy Pokemon Sleep? Do you enjoy having a Pokemon on your phone record your freaking sleep? Huh? And what do you get in return? What? I guess what? A Gengar sleeping, or a Meowth in a pajama skin and resting his head? Huh? Huh? Is that what we all been asking for? Is that really what all of us was asking for? 1 second, I'm hot. No, we weren't asking for that. Because surely we were asking, surely we were asking for a Wallace and Gromit a show on Netflix about Pokemon being in a hotel. Oh yeah. You know what? Let me stop playing. Oh yeah, we definitely wanted that. We for sure wanted that. I for sure wanted to see a character who I know nothing about be in a hotel with a whole bunch of different Pokemon. Some ridiculous things, I for sure wanted that, They have Lopunny sleeping in a nightgown. I done seen it. And I'm not wrong when I say this. The Pokemon Company does not give a damn about neither near one of us. They don't give a damn about me. They don't give a damn about you. You want what they care about? They care about your wallet. Yeah. That's what they care about. They care about this. They don't care about what you have to say. They don't care about you wanting a change in Pokemon. They don't care about that. Shit, you wanna know what the response from Pokemon was when during the weekend that Palworld was going crazy? You want to know what their response was? Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what their response was. Look at this. This was their response. Did you catch that? Pokemon explores some hidden details within Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Nosepants points its nose towards Note until it started. Spinarak's face on his thorax changed based on its mood. Travel and animations in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet change based on where you're flying. Oh my goodness, a plane! You need to fly. Oh my god! It changed from the current gen birds to Noctowls. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That was their response. Their response was you going around still playing that fucking game, looking for Nosepass and Spinarak to change their features a little bit. Honestly, yeah, early stream Gamers World, early stream. You wanna know why I'm not disappointed? Because I knew they were gonna do that. I already knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that the Pokemon company, the Nintendo, was gonna do that. Chad Williams said this. The one thing that corporate America is gonna do, the big wigs, the big corporations are gonna do, when something is clearly making a lot of noise, is to pretend it didn't happen. Is to pretend that nothing is happening. I swear to God, when Pokemon Day comes, February 27th this year, and they present to you the same things that I just mentioned, Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Sleep, more stuff about Pokemon Masters EX, and possibly stuff about that Netflix special, and maybe a rendition song from some artist that I don't give a fuck about, I am going to laugh so hard, it's not even going to be funny. No, real talk. I will listen. The day that happens. What day is that? What day is the 27th of February? What day is that? Tuesday. I'm off that day. I will personally do a live stream that very fucking morning. And we will watch that together. I will laugh my goddamn ass off when they do that. This I swear. And look, if they do something else and post Gen 10, I'm gonna laugh even harder. I'm gonna laugh even harder. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so predictable at this point. It is completely predictable. What's going on, Jackson? It is inevitably predictable that is going to be the response that company, that AAA game company, is going to have. And y'all, and you Pokemon fans, are going to eat it the fuck up. You Pokemon fans are going to be given the littlest care, and y'all are going to just eat it up and pretend that you were given the finest of bread, the finest of grapes, oh, the most immaculate sandwich, when really it's nothing. They keep giving y'all ham on rye and y'all saying that it's so good. It's not. It's not good at all. It's the same fucking sandwich, just colored a different way. Pokemon Day last year was a bomb. I got a feeling it will be this year as well. We need remasters or remakes of the older games. They're sitting on a gold mine and they was giving us crap in return. Listen, let me tell you something, Gamers World. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. If you are expecting that to happen, good luck. Like I said before, y'all have got to learn y'all lesson at some point. The Gen 4 remake should be enough. Should have been enough evidence to prove to you that they are willing to do the most minimal effort possible. And if you think that they're going to give you exactly what you want in this Pokemon Presents, good luck. Continue to have those high hopes. Because people like Yami Cam, and he just said it, people have been waiting for another Pokemon Stadium game. And they just don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. It'll be a miracle if they announce that day that they're going to be making a Pokemon Stadium game. It will be an actual miracle. And I swear to God, if it's not trash, it will be an actual miracle. Because y'all gotta deserve something after y'all been riding them this hard. Especially after y'all done sent death threats to the creator of Palworld, the development creator of Palworld. And he has been nothing but a respectful person this whole weekend. Oh, he could have put y'all on blast the whole time. He could have put all of y'all on blast, but he chose not to. What did he do? He answered y'all. Answered your questions. Did an apology that he didn't even need to do. All because about stupid PUBG, a game that no one really gives a fuck about. It is amazing to me. I find it amazing. And I'm sorry we're lasting this long talking about this shit, but it pissed me the fuck off. It is amazing to me that y'all ride so hard for a game that has been, for a Pokemon, for a company, a AAA game company. It is amazing to me that y'all have been riding so hard for a gaming company, a brand at this point, because it's not even a game company at this point, it's a brand, for a brand to keep giving you liquid shit and letting you down time and time and time and time and time again. And despite the fact that they keep doing it, you keep coming back for more. You give them all your money. Why the hell would they try hard to appease you guys? You've proven to them they don't need to do that. You've literally proven to them that they don't need to go any further. They don't have to. They don't have to make a Palworld-like game. They don't need to do all that. All they gotta do is do the same thing they've been doing for the past few years. Copy-paste. Which is the thing that y'all just accused Palworld of doing. Which is funny because the reaching that y'all have been doing for Palworld is insane. Just because Anubis looks a little bit like Lucario. Newsflash. There have been Egyptian fan arts of Lucario before Palworld even touched it. Before Palworld was even a thing. And it was fan art that no one used. Nobody used. That's just been toppling over on DeviantArt. different renditions of Meganium, of things like Zep Striker, different colorings, Gorochu, mods that they won't even. I'm sorry, I'm getting too emotional. Mods that they won't even begin to touch like that. And you are butthurt because another company did? Even if they did use AI, even if they did make Pokemon, they make their own mods to be a little close to Pokemon, who gives a damn? It's a $1 billion company. They're not losing anything. They got your money. They got your money no matter what they do. No matter what happens, they have your money. So why are you whining? Why are you being so much of a whiny crybaby about it? You've clearly proven to them that you will give them your money. You've proven to them that. It doesn't matter what happens. Pokemon could literally say, could literally wake up one day and say, we're not going to be making mainline Pokemon games anymore. And y'all will still buy it. Y'all will still buy whatever they give. And I got a feeling it's coming. Honestly, I got a feeling that we're gearing up to that. Because they've been pushing a lot of mobile games for the past year. For years now. I have a feeling they're probably going to do that. And the day that they do, the day that they say that they're going to be focusing more on the mobile games and less on the mainline games, I won't have nothing to say. I legit will have nothing to say. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Because I could see it happening. Because they're not losing any money. They're making more money now than ever. Pokemon Go had skyrocketed. That's been that's been the most successful thing they've made yet. And despite the fact that a lot of people put that shit down and stop playing it, there's still millions of people who played that game. There are still millions of people who still play that mobile game. You think they're going to be losing money because Palworld did something? No. No. Pokemon is not losing a dime. And yet, some of y'all were saying that I got a feeling they're gonna take them to court. I just know what's gonna happen. They're gonna take them to court. Nintendo is not going to do shit. They're too busy printing money at this point. Why would they even bother trying to do that when there's nothing to lose? There is literally nothing to lose. There is literally nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose. You are their consumer. You've proven to them that you are loyal. For some of y'all said that y'all got money to blow. By all means, blow your money. Blow your money. I just find it funny. The only reason why I went on this rant, I find it hilarious. Because, like I said before, I've been a fan of Pokemon for the past 30 years. And that's crazy to say. I have been a fan of Pokemon for the past 30 years. And I can honestly say, in the 30 years of me being a fan of this franchise, I have never been more embarrassed in all of my life. Y'all have literally disgraced the lot of Pokemon fans to be these toxic, whiny little crybabies that will literally accept liquid shit and will shut up the moment something is handed to you. The moment you see a rendition of Pikachu or Charizard or any of that nature, y'all will shut up immediately. And that has got to be the most disturbing thing I have ever seen. I am a Pokemon fan, and even I find that disturbing. Even I find that really downright disturbing. Because look, listen, it was crazy the level of rage that people had for Sword and Shield when it came out. No, when it was announced, when it was talked about, right? And then the moment the game dropped, and people were buying it, crickets. Same thing with Sword and Shield. Outraged. Game glitching it to all hell. Moment the game really comes out, crickets. The moment we get just a sliver of what an open world Pokemon game would look like, Legends Arceus. Despite the fact people were bitching about it. Moment the game comes out, again, absolute silence. Pokemon fans are nothing more than sheep that can be easily persuaded and be told to go in a different direction. If that company told you to jump off a fucking cliff, y'all would do it if y'all knew that you were getting something out of it. If they told y'all to buy this, that, and the third, y'all will literally do it without a care in the fucking world. I'm ashamed to be a Pokemon fan for this long, and this has been going on for this fucking long. You would think after being let down multiple times, y'all would learn something. You haven't. Because y'all chose to hate on this developer for no reason. When in reality, the concept that he came up with, honestly, if I'm being real, was a concept that a lot of old Pokemon fans were already talking about years ago. I remember back when I was younger and I was in middle school, there was conversations upon conversations of jokes, memes, and different things of that nature, especially on Newgrounds, of Pokemon holding firearms and going ham. Of trainers holding guns and being around with their Pokemon on their journey with it. And now that that game has finally come to fruition, and it's fun, y'all want to act like something's wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. It's just the fact that somebody came up with the idea first and decided to really to really use it. Somebody came up with the idea in their point of view of what they would think it would look like, monsters with guns in an open world, an actual open world, and y'all don't like that because it's doing better than Pokemon. Within a few hours, within 24 hours, Palworld did Pokemon numbers. And it was only on Steam and Xbox. And then within a few... Sorry. And then within a few days, Monday is here. It has now reached 5 million. It has sold 5 million copies on Steam. And it's still not counting the number of people that have been playing it on Xbox. And yet there's still people that have the audacity to say that they don't see this game having any longevity. Even though it's only the early access of the fucking game, meaning it's not even finished yet. It's funny because they said the same thing about other things like Hogwarts Legacy and things like that, and look what happened. Look what happened with Hogwarts Legacy. People were still playing it. People were still talking about it. So, I'm going to end my rants with this. The moment that Pokemon Presents comes out, and I was right about everything that I just said in this video, because I'm recording this, and I'm going to put it separately, either tonight or tomorrow, I am going to drop every fucking Pokemon thing I own, except for that picture that my sister made. The picture right there, I'm not getting rid of that. I love that picture. I will literally drop every fucking Pokemon thing that I have. That will be the day. If I'm proven right, if I'm right about everything that I just said, I will officially wash my hands clean of Pokemon. That's all I gotta say for that matter.
I'm about to go for a Raichu. No Pokedex, don't know what I might do. Got some bad bros that I'm loyal to. Golden girls who will come through and pound you. Some no binary souls, you so fluid, they flow unexpected. The rest for the depth of